Hey everybody, I'm Ray Hutchins, one of the owners of Huttan Holding, which owns various cybersecurity companies. You can see what our capabilities are and what we do at huttanholdingllc.com. Anyway, I just made a video a minute ago decrying the fact that the DIB is so damn unpatriotic about protecting CUI and doing its job. And it wasn't me. I mean, yeah, I do think that, but I asked Grok AI, what did it think? And it came back and it just rip you clowns a new asshole, and which is justifiable. I'm obviously old school and think of patriotism in a different way. My father landed on D-Day, and I was born on D-Day 4 years later. But anyway, I look at things differently, I guess. And so that's why I asked Grok. Grok, am I out of my mind here? By the way, we're in the AI business also. So, we know something about AI around here. And so we did this thing on patriotism, and I just put that out there. But now I thought, well, let me take a little bit different, because I also have another opinion about something. And that is, frankly, should we even be bothering to protect CUI? It's not classified information. It's this other information. And I spend a lot of time with people protecting this stuff, and I see what it is. And, Chinese have already got all this shit. I mean, I don't know who we fooling here, what we doing. So I'm going to share my screen here real quick, because I went back in and I asked Grok. Let me show you what I asked Grok. Let's see what Grok has to say about it. And I say here, on the other hand, considering the utter failure to date of the DoD to protect CUI and the new reality that technology capabilities with respect to cyber industrial espionage may have reached a point where it's useless and hopeless to spend the monetary and labor resources required to attempt to protect CUI from theft, the reality is that all current CUI has already been stolen in possession of our adversaries. Please make the case you should abandon efforts to protect CUI. Okay, so here it is. The case for abandoning CUI protection in favor of classified information, a strategic reallocation. Okay, so a little bit of a history here. I'm not going to read it all to you. I may put a link to it in the video. You can look at yourself, or hell, just put it in one of the AI engines yourself and see what it says. Ask the question. CUI is already compromised. A sunk cost fallacy. Okay. It's just, which is what I'm thinking, and it gets kind of in the details of what's been taken. The Chinese have taken, 5 years ago, I was doing webinars telling everybody the Chinese have gotten all of our intellectual property. And I'm not talking about just CUI. I'm talking about classified. Any generals been court-martialed for this? No. Any crime executives been, charged, in the courts for this? No. Anyone lost their job over it? No. No one clearly understands it or gives a shit. But that's what's going on out here. Meanwhile, the Chinese, oh God, it's going to be rough fighting them. Diminishing returns of CUI protection versus class. Okay, it's just saying it might be too expensive to do this versus putting the money into classified information. Okay, read it. Or question these AIs yourself and see what they say. They go out and they have all the information there is. You ask them the question, they'll bring you back all the facts, all the details here. You make up your own mind. It says strategic focus. Classified information is the real battleground, not CUI. Okay, CUI, while valuable, is often incremental. Technical specs, logistics, R&D. Look at this information, the way it brings back the answer on this. It is as good as it gets. And you can get this in just a few seconds. You need to be using AI if you're not using it. We can help you do that too. Look up agentfarm.ai. That's our AI company on this thing here. And so and the path forward, a ruthless prioritization. It's saying we got to change, deprioritize CUI enforcement, redirect to classified sessions, streamline the DIB access, accept reality, assume CUI is compromised and focus on rapid innovation. Okay, so my last video I just did was about patriotism. This too is about patriotism. It's being able to see the world the way it is and doing something about it correctly. And that's what I'm encouraging here, to wake up and get with it so we can protect this country the way it should be. And God almighty, can't we find a better commander-in-chief than Trump? Jesus criminies. I just can't even imagine what's going on in this country, but maybe it's because people have lost faith in the way the system is working right now, because look at what we're doing. I mean, who knows? Who knows about all this stuff? So anyway, thanks for listening, and more information down below. Good luck to us all. Okay.